Raw with no.
Game. Bitch blew the screen on me, mother.
You guys take care of your clothes like I have?
Yeah, about 20 minutes. It happened then instead of during my game. It's a good thing that pump stalled me out.
How do you play this thing?
Point as we welcome you inside
You have
Levi's
to extend
Stadium
it.
in Santa
There's
Clara.
one of them that extends it.
A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the
One of
Levi's
them
Stadium
turns.
tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening.
No,
They're
the
set
one
for
that turns
football
really
as
easy is not the one that
49ers
turns.
get ready to do battle with the...
Turn the other way around.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
MJD and Daywalker are practically the same person.
MJD was getting beat or what?
Yeah, Daywalker beat him.
Jaywalker beat MJD?
Yeah.
Manning now on first down. To Shepard, complete. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does because your back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a slide.
Yeah, that's a fucking lie.
Malcolm Smith there for the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping,
and you got to push the power button again.
Will take the bait
That'll start to slow
and move
again.
laterally and open up a crease
And now,
that they can run through.
the sequence of lights you got to follow. Put your hand in front of it, and where the light was. Put your hand in front of where the light was. You didn't see the red? Are you that freaking blind? Now you got to do it again because you lost.
On second down, here's
wait, no.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times
It'll
you don't
keep
want
doing
them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first two plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a third and long at the outset of this drive. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Dude, Madden's been horrible with the blue screens.
From the gun, it's Manning. Over the middle, that's caught
by you do it right. Yeah, you gotta. You follow the. Simon says, woman. Don't be yelling at me for it.
The punter, Riley Dixon. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return.
I barely know how to play the damn thing. Whatever way it starts to swipe, you gotta swipe across the screen. Jesus. Dude, I played it 3 times, woman.
The Niners up here first and 10.
That's in the front of your face, not the side, honey. The blue and the yellow light is in front of your face, not the side. No, you put it on the side of your face. Because that's why it registered that.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I don't get it. The green was right in front. I did right in front.
The green is not in front.
I see it right in front.
No, the green is on your side. The green and the red are your left and your right. I didn't know you were that damn blind. Holy shit.
Now for the former Viking, this is Sherrick McKinnon. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I know
it only does not like the whole
when I saw those lateral type runs, but the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
You can go for it at any point if
oh, wow. Simon says he's getting a fight. That's awesome.
On play action, now Garoppolo. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
I don't get it again. No, I'm still trying to figure it out. You guys ain't trying it until I get it. Nobody will help me, so it might take all night. Just shut up and let me try it. Quit yelling at me.
Stop being so rude. It's a fucking game.
Side cut by Goodwin. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be fourth down.
That's it.
You are playing and you're losing, so why don't you give somebody else a chance?
Nobody explained to me how to play it.
Oh, what a perfect fucking
friends
punt.
are for.
I have not got...
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field.
Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is...
He's not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety.
Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. And he loses the football a second time. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin.
Jesus Christ. Almost fucking fumbled. 21. Well, I did fumble, but thankfully my guy recovered it. Go ahead.
Garoppolo to throw on second down.
Fuck!
Short, a battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree.
It's Plan Fan, the man with the Plan Fan that will never drive the Plan Fan.
God damn it.
Giants.
That's no big thing.
Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. Decision to just kick the extra point winds up.
Tell her I said hello. Yeah, it's Tanner.
Here's Dante Pettis on the return to about the 35-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do they do? Get it to their best player, right? Find the matchup.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Connor Barwin in there to get him for a loss of 5. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing up.
And got his man complete. He's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a first and goal from the 10-yard line. Now McKinnon. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 3 on the gain there. Second and goal.
Sit back and relax on me.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. This will be caught at about the 5.
Oh, come on. That was not a fumble.
And who's got it? The
Oh, no. Oh, hell no.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think
this is stink at it. It's a game you guys got to learn how to play.
All the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it.
You can't try it 3 times and think it's garbage.
Overturn that shit. Thank you.
Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They come out here in the I. Now it's the Florida Atlantic line. This is Alfred Morris. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Oh,
so they will
accept
the penalty and move forward. The penalty gets them half the distance closer, but they'll still need to come up with something on 3rd and goal.
Oh, I love how this is just fucking ridiculous. All this dude does is fucking man does, man. It's fucking annoying.
Toss it to Morris.
It's dumb.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches.
Wow.
You have to let him pass you. You have to follow the pattern, Lola.
Fuck that, I'm going for it.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaunt and Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation.
No, you have to follow the patterns.
And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this in a tight angle. He's got it.
Damn
He's
it.
going to be stopped shy of the end zone. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
I like the chutzpah there, right? They decided to go ahead and fake it and try and pick up a first down. But how about how they executed defensively and smothered that one? I know back from my time frame, everyone has responsibilities, even rushing on a field goal attempt. You got the tight end, you got the wing guy.
And can you believe that it's a second safety in this ball game? And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the
one
end
side
zone.
at twist.
You know what's interesting?
The one at twist easy is not the side at twist.
They actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
I love how man blitz is just so fucking overpowered in this game.
And a chance here to make this a 2-score swing, maybe even take the lead.
Yeah,
it wasn't that long ago in this game. They looked like they were a little bit out of it, didn't they? But how about the safety? Get the ball back. Now a chance to take the lead. They are roaring on offense.
You just kind of feel it. Fresh juice on their side.
Definitely.
To the right side, complete to Taylor. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
My God, man.
On first down, Garoppolo. Down to McKinnon. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense,
just don't worry about it.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Give it to me. Oh, no one jumping me. And then you're fine. Don't worry about shutting it off.
Inside the 45.
You're annoying.
A good pick up there.
Getting frustrated over a goddamn game. Simon says, nonetheless. But she's not even playing it. That's the point.
Oh, okay. Okay. That fixes some problems that I saw here.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10.
Because holy shit.
No, my total point was she wasn't even playing it.
Again, it's Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to.
You have to follow it. You have to wait for it to do it and then follow it.
Great play if
it'll do 1, and it'll do 2, then it'll do 3, and then it'll do 4.
10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
You get hit, play again because you lost. Hit the power button again.
Here on 2nd and 10.
You have to hit it one more time again. Hit the power button. That starts the game.
But he was able to display the agility there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
This is so ridiculous. Fucking man blitz, man. He's got the fucking slants covered. Everything's covered. Yeah, it makes fucking sense.
Hell yeah.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a
Fucking
couple
Detroit
remaining.
owner, I don't know. Yeah.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more.
Blitz after man blitz. Every now and then he'll throw a cover 3 or that was a cover 9 just to throw you off.
Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's 5 for 6
yes,
now.
you start when where it started and you swipe across the screen. The swipe I can't get either. I'm not figured it out. I've only done it once.
McKinnon. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
That's your bedtime. It ain't even
when we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Later, man.
Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Alec Ogletree in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
No, red is on your right.
So the sack of Garoppolo.
Or it's on your left.
What can they come up with on 3rd and long?
No, it shows just on the one side. Just remember where they're at. It's not that hard.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Oh my God, through the ball, Jimmy.
Oh my God.
That just knocked me
I'm
out.
So glad your cousin got you this game.
Damon Harrison. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And you remember pre-draft, there's a lot of speculation that the Giants should look for their future quarterback at number 2 with a great possibility. Remember, Sam Darnold from USC was still on the board, but they passed on him to take this runner, Saquon Barkley. And this is exactly why. They think he can extend the life of Eli Manning's career and give them 1,000-yard seasons.
Oh, you're fine. Experience some
There he goes,
difficulties.
right side.
Oh, God damn it!
Way in. Touchdown, New York. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points.
Only for tryouts.
PAT up and good by Rosas.
I told you
and the decision to
Your
just kick
opponent
the
is
extra point
experiencing
winds
network
up successful.
issues.
Rosas now to kick this one away.
I do.
Wow.
And this will be a touchback as that sails
that
over the end line. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense
47 to
right
17.
The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Two minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back here right after this.
Beautiful.
Garoppolo on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Garoppolo now, first down throw. He's going to go up top. And
oh my God.
Intercepted. Picked up by Janoris
How the fuck
Jenkins.
is Janoris Jenkins possibly faster than Marquise
His guys will get the football back.
Somebody
that's a drive
that
killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
No, I mean, he straight up beat Goodwin to the spot.
INT, it's Manning. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Solomon Thomas in there to get him, and that's sack number 8.
It'd be one thing if, you know, they were there at roughly the same time, but he outright outran
17 yards to go on second down.
Marquise Goodwin. In the discussion for fucking fastest player in the NFL, Marquise Goodwin.
And he takes us across the 15 to the 17.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. Throwing is Manning. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Taken right around the 44. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Damon Harrison.
He can.
Able to get him for a loss of about 3.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. One final try now for Manning. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is a
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Garoppolo now, 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And Selleck here, left side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
They run it with McKinnon. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here again is McKinnon. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Here's McKinnon. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
21.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try to run with McKinnon. And they'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Jerick McKinnon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score.
Finally got a goddamn offensive touchdown. No points in
Gordon now
general.
out to kick it away.
G2 play it.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Be sure
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Man bear pig.
Again, it's Barkley.
Half man.
Here to run.
Half bear. Half pig.
Through
Man
an
bear pig.
opening, and there he goes.
God damn it. He keeps getting
Touchdown,
these. He keeps getting big
Giants.
fucking plays.
Saquon Barkley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants add on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
God damn it. I can keep getting these long ass
kick
drives.
this one away.
Nothing to show for it minus my last one.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And San Francisco gets set to go here. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10. Garoppolo. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Olivier Vernon in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Yes.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Throw left side complete. That's Goodwin. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
God damn it.
Picked off around the 27. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Still trying to figure out how Tom hasn't realized
They'll run it again with Barkley.
that I've had
He'll
fucking
take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Yeah, pulling the Hulk.
Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. And Ingram holds it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Hi, Whitney.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now. And here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence.
Picked off at the 7. Ball back. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And some room to roam now. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A huge play there on the screen pass. 43 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. They go play action here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
I don't even know how to ID
and they'll
them.
bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the catch.
No, he has not. And he asked me for help in the first part. I did it for him. Like, he doesn't have sense.
Start this one 4 for 4.
Sarge, do you want me to put it together for you?
That type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I
you want to do it with me tomorrow? That's fine.
Stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Dante Pettis, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers are back within a score. Gold now.
Go, Mr. Ziggles, go.
He's going to be beat. He's going against Roman Reigns.
I said what I said.
I might imagine it's probably going to get him defeated. Because the first one will be with Dean Ambrose and Braun Strowman.
I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again. Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Bagley used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. 8 yards on the pick up there, and it moves the sticks. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
I have said what I said.
Here's a give to Barkley, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Of the Rocks fans, all of whom chant the Rock's name. Sharky, let me down here.
Pitch goes to Barkley. And there
what I do?
Nowhere for him to
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
I made a Rock reference and you weren't there to support.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Oh, sorry. That's
and this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Manning going to throw.
Are you too fast?
Oh, yes, he dropped it.
Through the contact. Incomplete.
Fuck that ball. I got a chance to win this now, boys.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense where you can sit back
I'm down
and see
3
the ball
with
coming
2
out of the
minutes and
quarterback's
56
hands.
seconds left.
Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion. Muddle in the middle of the field.
He's been winning games this year, hasn't he?
Nah, he's 4-4 in GGFL.
Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
I don't care enough to
experiment and try to find out. To McKinnon. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. 11. Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. They shakes it off.
Oh, God damn it.
It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Why are you backpedaling all the way back downfield, Marquise? Like, Marquise Goodwin literally just backpedaled his entire way backwards.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Garoppolo looks to throw.
Oh, this is the 3rd time we've tried to play this game. Let's see if it works this time. Is it 3rd time's the time?
Gives him one more chance here on 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
My guys are fucking pulled 5 guys up.
Oh my God! Why'd you throw? Where were you throwing that, Jimmy?
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
I wonder if
now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll go to Barkley again, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the 49ers going to take another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
get one more shot at this.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like
and
that,
I got to save the
it tends to
timeout.
create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there,
game,
those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And they'll bring it down at the 27-yard line.
Don't have enough faith in
that
my
throw
team.
good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give them that the rest of the way. Back to throw. They're able to find Garcon. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Back to throw.
And get hit.
A dump down to McKinnon. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. He's back to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle, for a Niner 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Shaking in my little space.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
That was caught? How wasn't that picked?
Now Garoppolo.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
Over the middle to Garcon. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 18 yards to pick up there.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their #1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. Garoppolo now.
Oh, man. Yep, I'm going to run out of time. I got sacked on the last play of the game.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough. Trying to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was,
like
extra
the 5th
time.
game
Too bad
I
it's not
played
FIFA
with
soccer,
this team
right? Where you
that I
get a
lost
little
that I
bit
could have
extra,
won.
And you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
No.
So for the Giants, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year.
Ah, blue screened again. What the shit? I'm getting nervous.